In order to fully take advantage of pre-running, you need to be down there 2 weeks before the race, hit your section 2 to 3 times. I mean, the race course changes so much. You got 40 trophy trucks going through, 15 to 20 class ones, and then all the other classes to go before you. That race course gets so beat up, washed out. These trucks are running 40-inch tires and stuff. Like it's a different animal when you get to it.
Purpose of us building that Green Planet machine was so that, you know, eventually Justin can come race the Baja 1000 with us, and so there's nothing better to put it through its test than coming in pre-run in the Baja.
I asked him what it's capable of. We were full throttle the whole way, and it's amazing that these UTVs can handle the abuse that they actually can handle.
I'm gonna say it could go. It's pretty damn good, man, but it's way better. Like, it's a lot smoother. We're not grounded out the front end. You guys were grounding out.
The pre-run is so that you can figure out the terrain of the race course, so you're not coming into the race totally blind. We were testing the track, get a general knowledge of the terrain that you're going to be racing in, just, you know, and then also for testing and tuning. You know, it was good we went out pre-run that day. We had problems, you know, we blew some shocks, we blew some tires.
Hopefully we can get that fixed.
We were doing everything to keep up with him, and I now understand why he blew his shocks, and we put a few major dents in our frame and suspension. It's crazy what these machines are capable of.
We're almost out of fuel.
That pre-run solely that day saved us. Contingency is when you get to really, like, say, meet and greet with the fans, but it's also when it gets real.
I think you have to be crazy to enter a race like this. I think most people get into it not knowing what they're really getting into. I know we didn't, but.
The whole experience was kind of crazy. I went down not really knowing what to expect. And
to literally have people just treating you like a rock star. How pumped the Mexican people were, how cool the whole atmosphere of it was. And they're so happy that you're, you know, about to do what you're about to do. That's kind of what puts your brain into go time.
How you boys feeling?
Good. Feeling pretty good, actually.
But your heart's definitely racing. It's just a lot of excitement, but you just have to keep it under control. You're at mile marker 0 and you got 1,000 miles to go. You got to keep this thing under control and not let the nerves get to you. I mean, they say you can't win the race in the first 20 miles, but you can lose it, right? Like,
I think Ben's a little more patient than me, which is a very good quality for this style of racing.
We got a long ways to go, man.
This is the hardest point-to-point or loop desert off-road race in the world.
The dust is definitely it's a hindering factor, but when you see dust, you won't see anyone for a while. You know, it's a huge race course, but when you start seeing little smidgens of dust, that means that there's someone in front of you, and then it's a whole new energy, because now you're like a wolf that's, you know, just smelling blood. You're going after that guy now, and you've got a target in front of you that you need to capture and take over.
Hellenbach, Ben, are you by? Copy. Got you, Benny. We're at Marker 90 waiting for you. Head on the left. We're on the left.
Yep, they're right there.
You know, getting your whole team in sync is just, there's really no room for error. If you aren't there to get fuel to the driver or whatnot, parts for that matter, if something goes wrong, then it's race over.
We leave the line at 1:30 in the afternoon. By 4:30 the sun's down and it doesn't come up till 6. So not only do you have the factor of a 1,000-mile race, but you've got the factor of it's in the dark right off the bat.
How you been doing? How you feeling good? Oh yeah, dude. Having a good time? I was fucking born for this shit. Right, buddy. Look at you.
5, 6 other trucks and buggies stuck all over the place. People are all out, co-drivers are running around. People are doing no mercy pulls trying to get other guys out. It was absolute chaos. You couldn't have made it more chaotic if you tried. Every pit stop, the pits were just like, you guys are gaining, and then we were almost on some of the ones we were starting to get close to beating our pit crew to the pit stops.
We think the car is good, but we need it once over. This is like the moon. It is. Great. Cactus carnage here. So, are we gonna get around them? Like, we gotta start seeing signs of the sun within like the next hour or so. I would hope so.
You got to finish, and putting 1,000 miles on any machine is going to be tough.
We gotta catch these. Oh, I know we gotta catch them. We also can't have a failure right now. Well, we don't have a hope, and we can hope that one of them do. Gosh, once per day. You hear those shocks? Rebounding hard. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. It's not easy. Oh, it is easy.
We were having an awesome race. We were gaining, making up a lot of ground, kept our speeds up. You know, we were pushing for the win for a while. Until we ran into problems.
We gotta do something, man.
When those shocks blew, we were driving and we were maybe 10 minutes into a 100-mile whoop section. It was brutal. Like the suspension was grounding out so hard every time we went over one of those whoops, and we're trying to keep pace. When you're going over whoops that are 2-3 feet high, it's almost no way to keep pace. So we're trying to go off the trail to find a less whooped out section to keep us, you know, at a decent pace. We're running over cactuses, we're hitting trees. We've got competitors that are now coming up on us, but I don't want to just let them by.
Holy! That's good. Gotta be. Shocks, are they clunking, but the thing's just before? We don't really have shocks. We're just limping it there. Watch over that. Yeah. Oh, the mirror's gone. Yeah, it's been gone for a while. Brutal.
Just we didn't have any spares to put on the back end, so we were just praying the whole way that they would make her.
We still got 55 miles to go.
The amount of obstacles a team has to overcome is almost impossible.
Standing on the finish line, it was just so intense because it seemed like it was taking hours and hours for the car to come across. And when it finally did, it was just such a huge sigh of relief. You know, a big load. Oh man, we made it, or they made it, and it was great.
Just ecstatic to finish and to see the crew and hugs and handshakes and high fives. And
absolute hats off to these guys for you know, keeping it together and getting this thing to the finish line, this race. And I mean, this is just the beginning of many now, I can already tell. I thought I'd be a little more upset that we, you know, only came 5th, but I'm not. I've seen it now. It was my first time I've ever even raced any sort of a desert race whatsoever. I think that I've learned a lot this year, and next year we'll be back, and hey, we'll be going for the win again.